Hey, hey, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good start. Well, it's a good start to my week because I started today. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful lunch break or, hey, just having a great day in general. I just got back from a mini vacay, so I thought I'd pop on to do a little game. So for those who don't know me, my name is Mandi. I'm one half of Salt and Sass Games. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the game Amerzone, the Explorer's Legacy. So I don't know, this is not a new game. This is a game that's been out for a while. And it's one of those, like, it's new to me. So I think it's, I'm trying to remember the date. I'm going to pull it up so we can see. But it's like a puzzle point and click kind of game. It does say, sorry, it was released April 24th, 2025, and now I wonder if that's released just to Steam, because I've come to the realization the date of release on Steam is, I think, when it comes to Steam, because I was looking up Red Dead Redemption, because that's on sale, and it was showing the dates. I'm like, well, that's really strange, but it was showing the date that it got released to Steam. But I think this is part of very similar, the same publisher, who I should probably tell you, is developer is Microids Studio Paris, and the publisher is Microids, or Microids. And it is in, they usually sell in the collection with Siberia, which is another collection someone had mentioned to me, which is that kind of like point and click, mystery solving, puzzle type game. So I was like, okay, I like puzzles. Let's give it a go. So I figured we'd try a couple streams with that. I also didn't eat lunch, so apologies if I kind of sneak a little snacky snack while we're doing stuff. But yeah, so let's pop over and see. Hey, Slivers, lurking, no problem. Thanks for joining. I'm just about to dive into this game, so it's like a point and click kind of adventure puzzle game, so it's good for having in the background. So I figured let's give it a go. Music thing is a weird thing in here, so I'm playing around with it. Hopefully it's not too loud when we get there. If it is, anybody who's listening, let me know, and we'll make sure to sort it out. All right, well, let's pop on over. Now, this is one of those games where if I click off screen, so annoying. If I click off screen, it doesn't make any sound, anyway, that's a whole thing. I guess not every game has that, so I have to click on screen. So let's pop on over. Let me just make sure nothing's echoing here. So many things. All right, so right now it has a little music, but we'll turn it up as needed. So I kind of started playing this just to get a vibe for it. All right, so I did start the game looking for the lighthouse. And it says, all right, Rocher Noir Lighthouse, Brittany. For my first report, Mondial Magazine asked me to meet Professor Alexandre Valenbois, an old explorer who had lived as a recluse in his lighthouse for almost half a century. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Warning. I didn't realize this was not third person. I have struggles playing games that are first person. It actually makes me a little nauseous. So I will try not to move my screen too much. And I do believe there's an option to remove some of the movement. So I might have to look into that. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Jeremiah Blob. Thanks for popping in. We're just about to start playing Amerzone. And it is a point-and-click adventure puzzle-y game. So have you played any of these before? Or Siberia, which is another kind of series I think that they do. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a doozy. So, yeah. You can do a little scroll, too. I like how they put the hand on there so you can see what's up close and personal. But, oh my god, so sorry. The movement is going to kill me in this game. So, I just started it. So, this is kind of good. It gives you the credits in the beginning while you're making your movements. Yes, it's a puzzle game. It's like a point-and-click adventure, but yes, puzzles. I'm trying to determine if it's like how heavy puzzle heavy it is. Like, what's that game? Is it Myst? Yes, there was one that I used to play back in the day that was so hard. All right, well, we did look closely. There we go. It's telling us, ooh, there's something we might want to see. Let's go check it out. I'll try not to move the screen too much because, Lord, this is bouncy. Ooh, let's take a peek. All right, move your cursor. All right, so we got that, so we can look at different things. But I want to see what's up here. What's going on? That's as close as I can get. Ooh, I thought I saw somebody. I think it's just more birds. Okay, exciting stuff here. Okay, I'm having a day, and apparently I'm being a little cranky. What's this, Jeremy? I survived Viewfinder and some older games, but many first-person puzzles were hard for me. Yeah, no, some of them are wild. And was it Myst? Was that the one I'm thinking of? That was super hard. Viewfinder. I don't think I know Viewfinder. Maybe I do if I see it. Some of them were, like, seriously, like, a challenge is okay, but some of these are like, yeah. Anyway, I'm also not the best. I love puzzle games, but I'm not very good at them either. So, there's that. So, warning to anybody jumping in the chat now, this might make you a little nauseous. It's a bit of movement. I'm trying to move not too fast because I know it's a lot. Hey, Gameritis guy. Nice to see you. Oh.
This old fool is overjoyed that your editor has finally decided to send you to interview me in person. As pleasant as it has been, our recent correspondence.
Is the sound okay? Is it too loud?
To discuss certain subjects as freely as I would like. The subject of your special issue, the Amerzone. You must be aware that it hits very close to home for me. That mysterious land is both the source of my greatest joys and my deepest
It's soft? Okay, thank you. See, every game's different, so thank you for telling me. Let's turn it up. Game. Okay, thank you. Let me know if it's too loud now. God, I can't. This is so frustrating. I appreciate your help, by the way.
As my old friends
Better?
at the museum have probably told you. But no matter what they say, I know what really happened over there in the 30s, when my companions and I ventured
Excellent.
into
Thank you
the
so much,
unknown
Gamers. I appreciate
wilds.
that.
My friends and I, we caused harm. Harm that I am determined to heal today. But I need your help. Not only to finally bring my version of what happened to light, but perhaps to do even more. Time is running out. So, safe travels, my friend.
Cool. Even this one.
I am quite pleased to
some
welcome you
movement.
to my humble abode.
Oh,
Signed, Professor Alexandre Valenbois.
Yeah, some games, like I'm looking at the chat here, and some games make you not, like, even if you're not someone who normally gets nauseous, some games, like right now, this is pushing it for me. That's probably why I stick to third person. Good Lord. Let me see here. Oh, no, wrong thing. Well, while we're here, let's see what this book says. Rocher Noir Lighthouse. Collect my documents. I did that. Go to the lighthouse. I'm here. We have to take Valenbois' mail. The mailman told me that Professor Valenbois received an important letter this morning from the Natural History Museum in Paris. Okay, that's good. What's up here? All right, so we have a press card. These are things we can use. Carte d'identité des journalistes professionnels, presse valable pour, so it's valid until. Carte officielle. Every time I see a date in French, I panic because they're so hard to read. It's like 1998. That's 1998. See, all that French paid off. Okay. And we have a return ticket and instructions from the Mondial magazine, the World magazine. All right. What this? Oh, I have a diary. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thanks for clarifying, Jeremiah Blob. Yeah, for Myst. Yeah. So it's funny. I think you can kind of tell the vibe from certain creators. This one is Microid that does this, but they also do the Siberia series. So thanks, Jeremiah Blob, for, yeah, giving some context there. But I don't know if you played Siberia. They're usually not super expensive games. You can get them on Switch and stuff for like a few bucks here and there, but very similar kind of deal. Oh boy, it seems like I have a lot of time to get up my finest pen. Totally something I would say. Okay, this is a lot. Okay. Like a lot. Okay, we'll come back to you. I want to just like... Hold on. Alright, let me... I don't know about y'all, but this movement is giving me the business. So you have this is what I'm finding with a lot of these games too. You have limited choices for like what you can actually change. You all can see my computer runs. It's not bad, not bad. Yeah, I don't know. It says you can turn off some of this like movement-y stuff, but skip all transitions by default. No. Okay, well I guess we're in it to win it at this point because I don't see this as an option. So they lied. All good. All right. Let's see. Let's do some mystery hunting. I'm trying to move the screen too much because Lord, that's all right. So we need to find. We can't go in here. We can gather that. That's the lighthouse. What else is there? No. Oh. That's just gonna take me down the path. But I do like that it gives you like little hints with the cursor. So yeah, standing here is doing absolutely nothing for me. So, this takes me down some stairs. Alright, I guess that's where we're going. That's where we just came from, I think. Yeah. Well, look at the birdies. No, that's where I just was. Okay, no, that's a lie. We need to go back to there. Alright, so let's see. That's this. Gosh, I remember geeking out getting the hardcover fiction books about Myst when they came out. I didn't know there were books. They actually pulled that game on Xbox. And I was like, oh, for old time's sake. Yeah, I didn't last very long. I remember getting frustrated when I was a kid. It was so bad. Oh, it was rough. Really? I didn't know there were books. That's very cool. I think Suzanne would love that because I know she really liked that game as well. All right, let's go back because obviously I missed something. After months of waiting, unanswered requests, and fairly desperate reminders, Mondial Magazine is finally giving me some work. My first gig. All right. Next to Brazil. My initial research shown everything so far. Okay. I've just come out of a meeting. She wants me to dedicate my section of the feature to one of the rarest, if not the only experts I was able to identify. So, okay, here we go. The eccentric old man apparently lives in is a recluse in a lighthouse in Brittany and would agree to communicate by letter. I want you to find out as much as possible. Wow, Fallon wasn't getting any younger and his health is on the decline. Time to get up my finest pen. Now I'm curious about these books for Myst. I mean, I feel like they would be... I wonder if they'll, like, redo them now. Because I feel like a game book would be fun. I posted a letter to Professor Valenbois. Okay. Let's see. I spoke to the researchers. They accuse him of falsifying his discoveries. Ruh-roh. Okay, that's not good. So we're starting off not very strong. Tried a third time, no answer from this person. They replied. His letter was quite tense, but he wasn't against the idea of talking. All right, back in business. Okay. Can't provide their contribution. This is somebody got a snake bite. So we got 3 pages to fill. Miss Fitzgerald wants me to leave for Brittany this Friday to do an interview with the professor. Need to bring back something to fill the empty pages. Okay, great. We got that. So, that's what we just looked at. Instructions. Okay, he's the only expert. Send to enjoy to communicate what you can, face to face. All right, well, I think that's pretty straightforward. What else do we need to do? We looked at that. I mean, we looked at all the things. Oh, here we go. So we have to take Valenbois' mail. The mailman told me that Professor Valenbois received an important letter this morning from the Natural History Museum in Paris. Okay. Apparently, Alexandre Valenbois is very old and sick. Maybe it will cheer him up a bit if I bring him his mail. Yeah, I gathered that. Now I just need to find his mail. This is his house. I cannot get into said house. lot of movement over there. Just gotta do a little look-see. Obviously, I missed something. I was just going to there. So maybe I don't need to be here. I need to go find this mail before I come here. Okay, I think I see what's happening. So, Gamer Red Sky, my logic mind currently, since Mandy's playing a puzzle game, there's a very low chance of any jokes. So you're saying there's still a chance? Oh, probably. Don't let that think that moment will pass you by. And here's the thing, I don't even do it on purpose. It's just a thing that happens. All right, every urge in me wants to use my keyboard, but so okay. So sometimes with these games, this is where I'm not always like the sharpest cookie in the box here. But okay, so we put this to go up here. We went up there. There was nothing. So what am I missing? God, this is like, you know, and this is probably why I stopped playing a lot of these games, because it gave me stress. Because I feel like the answer's right in front of me, and I'm like, this little cursor is telling me none of these things I'm looking at are correct. Literally the only thing I can do is go to the lighthouse. Never mind. Wait. Okay, wait now. Hold on. Is that gonna take me to the lighthouse? No, you're taking me there. So that takes me way up the hill. Or I could do this, which we did. We looked through here. I'm retracing steps here, by the way. I'm like not understanding what I need to do. Okay, I looked up here. That's the lighthouse. I got it. I have to bring the mail. I can't get in. What the heck am I missing? Am I missing something? Please, jump in if I am. I didn't say I was good at these. I said I like to play them. Okay. Oh, look at the birdies. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't think his mail's going to be in the peninsula, so there's that. Oh, okay, so let's head back over here. Yeah, the balance of the dopamine drip after progressing in puzzle games is a hard one to keep consistent in helping the player engaged. Yeah, hold on a second here. Okay, here's the thing. So, Suzanne and I, I'm referring to your other comments, sorry, it held it for some reason, I just let it go through. Suzanne and I are always like that, but after years of being on another podcast where it's like you gotta mind your P's and Q's a little, you know, certain things you're just like, oh, whoop, there it is. And we also have to be careful because we do want, you know, we do know some people listen with their children. I mean, obviously of a certain age, but again, Suzanne has children, you know, so she knows to a certain degree. Exactly. We're trying to make it fun, interesting, you know, not offensive anyway. But yes. Okay, seriously, what am I missing? Here. I can't go in this house. I don't have a key to get in here. Person wants their mail. Ugh. Do I need to, like, go back? Will it even let me go back now? Okay. Alright, let me just try this. I'm gonna go, like, way back and see if it lets me. Yeah, okay, let's go back. And see if I can go and do a thing. No, it doesn't. Oh my god. This reminds me of now I used to get frustrated with Myst. You have, like, so few options. Yes, Game Writer's Guide. Still, as long as we keep the puns coming, I feel Suzanne's grimacing through audio. That is correct. We're recording tonight. The podcast is a little late today. You know, life happens. Things happen. And she's running a Kickstarter right now, so I know things are a little wild at the moment. So we're going to record tonight after my other stream. And I'll edit. She's going to edit and get that all sorted out. So we'll have it for tomorrow night, tomorrow morning. So apologies if anybody's waiting on that. Okay, seriously? Help. I need help. A lifeline, please. What the heck? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm searching. I went, okay, let's go back up here. Literally take the mail. The mailman told me that Professor Brum has received an important letter this morning from the Natural History Museum in Paris. Great. So, I don't have the letter. I need to, no, it's right here. Documents. This is the letter. I have the letter. What kind of garbage is this? Oops. Wrong button. Alright. Okay. Great. So what the heck? Gamers guy, I listen to other podcasts that I feel are supposedly friendly and push the boundary further than you do. Okay, that's good to know. You never know. Because, you know, sometimes you never know, like, oh gosh, I found that hilarious or whatever, but maybe it was too far. I don't know. And I think that always is a concern. But hey, if you're saying that, then I feel much better about it. Okay, seriously? Now I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so let's break this down here, and please feel free to jump in and help, because I am so stuck. What am I even doing? Excuse me. Who just popped in? Hey, Chelka, thanks for popping in. Oh, this is pretty frustrating. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's a puzzle game. So it's the Amerzone, the Explorer's Legacy. I think this is a game that existed before. It says it came out this year on Steam, but I have a strong suspicion it's probably part of the series. And if you played any of the Siberia games, which are these kind of point-and-click adventure puzzle games, it's like that. We were just having a whole discussion about old puzzle games, like I mentioned Myst. Somebody else mentioned a couple others that were ridiculously hard. I feel like I've entered that zone. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, are y'all joking me? The mailbox was right there, and I didn't even see it. See, this is my problem. I don't pay attention. Here we go. You can control. Okay, this is just, it's doing a bit of the... No one saw that at all. Never you. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you came at a good time because I found it. Yeah, exactly. Game Rice Guy. Anytime I get frustrated, now I'm just like, I can't find it. And it's right in front of my face. Literally. Like, why? I need to be patient. Muséum d'Histoire Naturelle, Jardin des Plantes, Paris, Mr. Alexandre, okay, here we go. I don't really see anything else of interest, so cool. Okay, oh, I guess they want us to look through the letter and see. Okay, right, it holds true for work too. The longest problems are often the simplest in the end. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have many times made things way more complicated. Or other people and are just like, oh my gosh, it's right here. I agree. Oh, museum's letterhead, a bad sign according to the mailman? Whatever that means. Okay, I mean, now look for the icon, so the finger to trigger an action. Okay, maybe should I open it? Is that what you're talking? I should open it. What? I'm opening the person's mail. That's bad. Okay, the museum is saying, Mr. Valenbois, we've thoroughly examined your plans for a new expedition to the Amerzone and regret to inform you we're unable to give a positive response to your grant request. First, the present economic situation does not permit us to finance such a risky expedition. Secondly, my colleagues and I are of the opinion that unfortunately you still haven't renounced that empirical fallacy which was once at the root of a lengthy dispute between yourself and the museum. Wow, that's a lot of words. This venerable institution, which I now have the honor of representing, still remembers the bitter disappointment and mockery within the scientific community that resulted from your first expedition in 32, which we had been weak enough to sanction in the first place. Dang. Just as my honorable predecessors did back then, I will warn you against the dangers of such an undertaking where adventurous fantasy prevails over strict scientific rigor. And that's from Edouard Mulot, the curator. Dang, Edouard, you are not thrilled about this. Okay, we got the mail. Look at us doing things. Can I get in? Okay, I'm trying not to press WASD for walking and stuff because it's literally, when it says point and click, literally point and click. Alright, here we go. So, it's just letting us know the buttons we can use. I've already used tab to show you the other menu. Yes, I like to do the tutorial as I do these things. Ooh, we got a new entry. Let's take a peek. Yeah, exactly. Summary of the museum. Stop playing around. You embarrassed us last time too. Quit it. I like that. Succinct and to the point. Who So from the chat, I'm gathering a lot of you are into these types of games. Chelcat, I know you came in a bit later, and again, if you're working, just you can ignore. But is this the type of game that you like to play? Okay, let's see. Oh, let me go back. I missed a bit there. After an interminable journey, I'm finally here at the bottom of the Rocher Noir Lighthouse. The big interview from my article will take place here, so the home of Professor Alexandre Valenbois, recluse, zoologist, and expert on Amerzone. Everything's ready. Got ready for the interview. Bought your press card. My totem to remind me of why I took on this assignment. It should only take a few hours. It'll be back in Paris. I'll be back in Paris by tonight. Then we've got the letter, which we just read. And our next task is to enter the lighthouse now that you've retrieved the letter, and you just have to get past the gate, which we're working on right now. So I just realized these are if you're like, I don't know where to find it, kind of like I did with that mailbox. You can click on this. All right. And again, if you're just jumping in, I'm so sorry. This is like a movie kind of screen, like it's, whoa, so be forewarned. All right. Let's see. Dark in this place. What the heck? Okay. Alright. So it says we might find investigative materials, helps unlock additional articles. You don't have to conduct these investigations, but completing them will enable you to discover additional content and delve into the secondary elements of the story. Holy moly. Investigations are recorded on the... Okay, so we know where they are. They're in our tab. Okay, or I could also use the right-click radial, which I haven't used yet, but we'll see how that goes. I think they're talking about that. Oh, that's handy. Why'd the music get kind of creepy? Well, it just went, and I'm like, that's not good. Okay, well, let's just take a look what's over here. Oh my god. What is this place? Okay, and just if you're wondering, there's like literally music. If there is, then it's very, very low. I think it's meant to make it creepy. What is? Do I want to do that first? Ooh, there's a letter. Look at that. Letter from a teacher. Let's see. Professor, you no longer want to teach. I've been told you no longer want to teach your workshop after a disagreement with parents of one of your pupils. What drama? I sincerely think you shouldn't take the comments to heart. You're a scientist and the children love you. I know, it's so true, Gameritis guy. I'm literally checking I'm just taking the thing and like, what has an action to it? Let me do it. Because literally 5 minutes to find that mailbox was ridiculous. I can admit to this. And Gamer Sky, you're into puzzle solving. Yeah, you're in a puzzle solving mood today. Yeah, I know you were talking about Spirit Fair. It's a good game, but I mean, it's a dark theme, and I really need to finish it. Like, I have to get back into it. Like, I have to be in a mindset to play that game, because I was almost done. I was really into it at one point, and I don't know why. They must have dropped to do another game I wanted to play, but I want to get back into it. It's a good one. So, let's see here. Okay, so just a nice letter giving some support. New investigation. A second life as a recluse. You'll find it in your investigations. Okay. Oh. Oh, gosh, dang. There's another whole other thing here. My list of investigations to carry out in this region. Okay, I struggled with the mailbox. We'll see how far I get after the mailbox incident. Upon his return from his expedition, Professor Valenbois became the laughingstock of his scientific community. Ew. He then secluded himself in his old lighthouse. I'd like to dig a little deeper, particularly on his career as a school teacher. Well, I'm a teacher. I can relate. Collect all investigative material related to this article to unlock it. Okay, and we got the one letter. And okay, so you know, I'm going to start reading these because it's a little summary, which is nice. I don't have to read the whole thing too because it's a lot. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, that was it. Oh, here, I missed that. Professor Valenbois took up residence in a lighthouse. Okay, so these are things we already know. Yeah, we already did that. And then the letter, which was this. Okay, good. So I need all the things to be off. Okay, yikes. So we got that letter. I saw a little room that we might want to investigate. So there's something here, which opens or turns something on. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Let's just see what's here. Is somebody locked away beneath the house? Mwahaha. Oh, this requires a key that I don't have. Why would I use my press card? That doesn't make any sense at all. Am I writing it down? I guess I'm not understanding what this press card does. Yeah, it's a key I need. Okay. I thought I'm like, am I supposed to write it down and say, hey, I found a lock? Okay, so we don't have a key for this. And I would be very suspicious if it was in here, but let's see what you do. Oh, okay. Nope, that just takes me right upstairs, apparently. Alright, guess that's what we're doing. Where the heck am I? This place is, like, sketchy.
You are the journalist, aren't you? Come on. Come. Amerzone. Amerzone. Too late for me. Too late. It's all over for me. I'm no longer in good health, my friend. It's a pity. But what can I do? In any case, Amerzone, all that. No one ever believed me. So, after all those years, the egg, the egg is still alive. Alive. Yes. I had planned to take it back over there to Amerzone. My expedition was ready and all planned out to the smallest detail.
Okay.
And now I have no strength left. You must go for me. You must go. Take the egg back. Take the egg of the white birds back to Amerzone. I beg you, please. You will find everything you need right here in the lighthouse. You must go to the basement. Please. You must help. For her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he just die? What? Oh my god. Okay, hi, police? What are you doing? Oh my god. Exactly. Amerzone.com. Passively. What the heck? That's so random. Okay, you can reveal all the possible interactions around you by holding down Alt. Okay, kind of like Baldur's Gate. Okay. I'm doing the tutorial just for this session because I figure it's easy if people are wanting to play the game to get an idea. Yeah, it went so dark, and I love how I just, like, covered him with a blanket. No desire to call the police whatsoever. We'll just take the blanket off your map of research and cover you with it while I continue on my, my adventures. Like, what the heck? Okay, let's see. I see. So Alt kind of just tells you all the things. But it's fine. We'll just, Now I'm playing on a slightly easier mode, because Lord knows if we played on challenge mode, I might be here for a while. So I'm even struggling here. Okay, so it's in French. We like it. Oh, I was going to read it in French too. I was like, well, I understand what it says, but not everybody else might. So, and somewhere out there is the Temple of Flight, then the volcanic crater, and there, perhaps, redemption? Okay. So that's in this, kind of close to Les Marais. And then there's another little note here. The Ovo Valahos village, is it still there? Okay. Again, this is just tidbits of information. We don't actually know what it looks like. Again, Reddit's guy, it'd be pretty awesome if there was an option to call emergency services and you lock a thank you achievement, right? Because that's what I was about to do. I was like, oh, let me look for a phone. But no, it took me right into this map. See, I'm on it. I would be definitely about that life. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, and who are you? Luis Angel, Angel, my guide in 33, abandoned me, but I feel like I can still trust him enough to send him a diskette. I'm giggling because, you know, diskette. I feel like that's like real old. Luis's old cabin on the banks of the Amerzone River. Okay, looks kind of rustic. We're here for it. And we'll just see like a quick summary. This is to Valenbois. So they got some memories, but the country knows no more. Amerzone. Since your pal Alvarez took over, the legends are forbidden. Okay, so they're saying that doesn't exist. You would have never stolen that egg from the Ovovalos. You cursed yourself that day and the whole of the Amerzone. Ruh-roh. And soon I'll follow them. Rum will get the better of me. Okay, so they're like, the drink. I'm dying, Alexandre. I forgive you for abandoning us. I will keep this backup diskette you sent me and hide it where you two met. And I'll request some fuel for your machine as you requested. Be warned, I will no longer be here to welcome you when you arrive. That's, okay, do you. What is this? Floppy is too on the nose. It's like diskette. Is that like a fancy way of saying it, or is it a smaller version of what it is? I don't know. It's funny. All right, so I think this is prepping the scene for us here, all these letters. So this is, okay, this is like an official letter. So, dear sir, heartfelt greeting of President Alvarez. Okay, so who is ill and unable to reply. Fond memories of the adventures you shared. The bonds of friendship you once had do not entitle you to special privileges, so I regret to inform you that I cannot process your application for a visa to enter Amerzone. Ooh, so I got a sneaky. No more scientific expeditions. This Indian mythology, as with all other attempts, is keeping our indigenous fellow citizens in a state of mind that is incompatible with our country's triumphant march. Yeah, okay. Colonel Garciello. Okay. So that's the thing. And I realize that. Who dis? The fisherman on Shipwreck Island. The fisherman we met on the island during the 32 expedition. He was a lad back then, reliable but uncommunicative. When he was in a bad mood, he accepted the diskette and even hid it from Antonio's henchmen. Okay, this is about to get spicy. Oh, shoot. Okay, Valenbois, I've never imagined to hear from you after all this time. Remember the day you washed upon our island after the contraption viewers hit that sperm whale? Dang, those are big whales. I'm sure what has become of your traveling. Yeah, what you've known what's become of Antonio. It's probably better he should have gone with you. This is so something I would say. Anyway, I'll take care of your doohickey, because I still use that word. This backup diskette you sent with your letter. I'll hide it. You're right to be cautious. The Coast Guard seems paranoid. The foreigner like you is going to try and sneak across the border. Okay. Bon voyage. Watch out for the sperm whales. So random. Oh my god. Alright, this looks like some very interesting creatures. Best avoided, as you say. Okay. And what this? The capital of Amerzone, Alvarezopolis. Alvarezopolis, a place to be avoided. So they named it after their, I was going to say something, and I'm like, no, better not make that joke. Not now. Okay. So we've got an investigation, because that area has been named after this person. Ooh, country under lock and key. Okay. Oh my goodness. So the egg. So there we read about the visa denial. That's the game risk. I have to say, even though it's a puzzle game, it's a bit psychotic to consistently take pictures of people for logging, even for a lazy person accepting a diskette. It's weird. I don't know. But then you're talking to someone who I barely take photos if I don't have to, kind of thing. But it is weird. Can you imagine? Smile with the camera. Okay, now let's log this. So now we need to explore a region where this material... Okay, we have to find it. So I think it's just going to be a matter of going to these areas on the map. We already talked about the visa refusal. I'm just skipping through this because we talked about it. And then a country under lock and key. Collect all of us. Okay, so we need to... Yeah, we talked about this already. My reading has taught me that the Amerzone military is returning more and more frequently to Shipwreck Island off the coast of their country. They seem on edge, fearing that a foreigner might stop here before clandestinely entering Amerzone. And again, we talked about the visa refusal, so this might make things a little tricky for us. Maybe. And then our diskettes, or floppy disks, however you want to call it. Reached out to acquaintances, apparently sent them backup diskettes that were essentially for this new expedition to run smoothly. So there are several copies of this out and about. So it's telling me to go to the basement, which is we suspected. There was something there. There was a locked door. He died while he was begging to take an egg to Amerzone for him. He said I'd find everything I need in the basement. Okay, great, but I need a key. So, yeah. Okay, let me look at this map. There are a few places here, and I'm assuming we're going to be able to come back to this question mark? No. Okay. So anything that I need to click on. I think I clicked on anything? No, I did not. I did not click on this map. There's nothing on the back. No secret messages. Let's do a little... Okay. Just checking. Ooh, the circled island seems like Valenbo's wanted to stop off there. That's valid. Sketch figures. They look like animals. Ooh, yes. More else. A journey that starts in France and crosses the Atlantic to an island that goes up Amerzone River to a volcano. Okay, so we got a few things going on here. Dang. All right. Make sure I didn't miss anything else, but I think those are the three. Sweet. You got that, eh? Better not say what I was thinking. Yeah, story of my life. It's like, don't say it. Don't say it. It's okay, I'm right there. I'm riding right there with you. Straight to HE double hockey sticks. Okay, I think we read all these already, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, I think I got all the things. I just want to make sure I clicked on all the things I was supposed to. Because then I go downstairs and can't find anything. Did I click on this? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I think I did. Maybe. Okay, oh my god, did something move in the background? Oh my gosh, he's still alive. Hey, like, am I supposed to call the police? Like, this isn't right, everybody. Like, what the heck? Alright, I'm looking for a phone, but okay. This feels so wrong. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna put on music, that's creepy. But I need a key. I know they're on this, like, do I have a key? Yeah, I have the map. Great. But I need a key to open whatever's downstairs. Okay, well, that's the letter. Turning on music seems ridiculous, but also, should we? There's nothing. Okay, that seems inappropriate. I'm sorry. No, I thought maybe I had a secret message, but the whole thing seems wrong. Okay, doesn't matter. So they say, looking around, that I should probably go downstairs, because I'm looking around like maybe there's like a key I need to find. I'm reading way too much into this. Let's just... I haven't learned my lesson from this point. Like, what is this pointing me at? Is there like a secret entrance I'm supposed to go to? Like, what's up? Oh, this takes me back downstairs. let's go. What is this? Is there something? Oh, that's the phone. Maybe I should call the authorities. BG stand. That would be so inappropriate. Right, he's dead. Staying alive. Okay, this looks like a code, which I don't know. Wait, what is it in Europe? Isn't it like 999? Or is that everywhere in Europe, or is it just specific places like in England? I think they use 999. I don't know. I feel like it's a code for something else, but because 911 I think is a North American thing. But I can't just leave him there. What happens if I press it? Can I do that? Call the people. I don't know how to do it. Do it. Specific places is what I thought. Okay, now I'm just being ridiculous. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this is a thing. But obviously it's something we have to interact with. But I don't think we got anything number-wise that would warrant us having to use that, from what I can gather. No. Unless I missed something. Let me just make sure. The man passed away. I'm trying to call the authorities. I guess that's not an option. Alright. Okay, well, it is saying go to the basement, so that's where we shall go. Now I know there are other things you can do, but... Oh, what's this? Oh, I can't look at those. Okay, I think I'm far too nosy for this game, so let's go... I do want to go upstairs, though. Should I go upstairs, or should I just go to the basement? You can go... You can dial the number from IT crowd. Yes, IT assistance, please. Where did this take me? Okay, I went upstairs just because I'm a nosy little thing, and I want to know what's going on. Oh, hello. I don't know. I like to investigate everything. I don't love that there's a dead man under the towel there, but I can't exactly report it. So, silhouettes of 3 men, Valenbois and his companions. Oh, there's a note. Difficult to read without using a projector. Well, that's great because we have a projector. Oh, there's something else there. Nope. Oh, 2 of 6. So there are more of these little ones. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's see a thing. What this? Oh, I can put it in. Sweet. Okay, so there are 6 of them. Great. I need to find the rest. Again, I know this might have nothing to do with what I'm looking for, but I need a key, so...
My dear friend, I am an old man in the twilight of his years. I know now that I will never have the strength to set off again to the Amerzone. My only remaining hope resides in convincing you to go in my stead. Make amends for the wrong I have done to that country over 50 years ago. It was in 1929, at the university where I was finishing my studies in natural sciences, that I first heard of the Amerzone.
Ooh, getting a little background, I like it.
I befriended a young law student from that country. His name was Antonio Alvarez, and he was later to become the despotic leader that we now know today. He suggested going with me as my guide and interpreter until he got the last of civilization in his country. A second companion was to join me. The Reverend Father David Makowski, who was burning with desire to perform mission work among the inhabitants of those regions forgotten by the Creator. We set off, therefore, one morning in June 1932 on board the Hydrofloat, a revolutionary invention of mine. Unfortunately, this first prototype had several imperfections. The mechanics of the craft failed us on the way, near Shipwreck Island. A large number of sperm whales had settled there. I feared that we might have hit one of them. It was only by a miracle that we set foot on the shores of the Amerzone. But already, my friend, I realize that I'm only at the beginning of this tragic story. If you want to find out about what follows, it will be waiting for you in the basement. Your next destination, should you decide to replace me for this new journey.
Oh, look at that. I see a key. Bow, 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 bow. I found the journal. And lots of information. Okay, so we can use V to access that. Good. Look at that. I knew it. We needed a key. Huzzah. Sous-sol. So for those who don't know, this is one of my favorite words in French. And sous-sol, as you can guess, means basement. This is great for practicing French too. This is awesome. Sous-sol. That's a great word. All right, we love it. See, so our nosiness has paid off. Okay, nothing else here of interest. Well, I mean, I do like that it's not like a million things to look for, which is fine, but for something like this, like we're here, we might as well check out a few things. Oh, Gamers Guy, I missed that. I mean, to a degree, horror games are puzzly and you're surrounded by much worse than a newly deceased man. So, it's funny, I love horror movies and horror things. I don't love horror games. They freak me out. I like to watch it. I don't want to be in it. And I feel that sounds very bad, but you know what I mean. Ooh, fun. Can I, like, look closer? Oh, okay. It doesn't really do anything. Oops. Okay. Am I on for something specific? Huh. Gamers Guy, your nosiness has so far resulted in a longer than usual discovery of a mailbox, causing you into disease before your eyes and finding a basement key. Now, thoroughness is important. This is why, like, I play RPGs mostly, and do you know how long, like, I think I'm playing Avowed, and do you know how long it's taken me to finish the game? It's like, oh, it's so fast, 30 hours, 25 hours. I'm like, no. I'm sure I'm well over 50 hours, because I like to peruse and, mess around. Do all the side questings. This is what we're doing here, making everything a side quest. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, this is good. Okay, I'm just doing a quick thing, because I know I need 6 of these to go in here, and so far, we've only found the 2. Okay, just because I'm going up the stairs, or the ladder. It says go to the basement. What do? Let's go upstairs. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Alert emergency services. You might be in for a treat. Or maybe some form of torture. Who knows? Okay, that looks not fun. This specimen seems to have some sort of venom gland. Okay, I guess it's good that we do that, because if we're traveling and that thing appears, like a little, looks like one of those scarab beetles bite your buns. Okay. Aptly named. Oh, yeah, okay. Horribilis. Carperdus horribilis. Yes, because we don't want to get bitten by that, for sure. That's a big one. Is that an alligator or a crocodile? Who knows the difference? Because I sure don't. I'm very okay in saying that I don't know the difference. Okay, we've got a shelf of... Oh, look at the little owl. Well, not little. Okay, nothing here, nothing here. Oh, what's this? Birds! I like the burbs. Lahaco femelle and Lahaco male. Okay, and it's specifically left on this page. Cool, cool, cool. It looks like a dodo. Maybe? No, turkey vulture. Kind of looks like a turkey vulture, actually. I like birds quite a bit. Alright, I think I've been fooling around up here long enough. I don't see anything of interest. Although a glowing light downstairs. Woo! Okay, let's go this way. Oh, damn. That went weird. Okay, let's go down. Okay, I guess we should make our way to the basement. I suppose. Let's go to the basement. The sous-sol. We'll come back to this little thing. I mean, I do want to see what's on here. Well, you know what? Let's see. Can I just see the first couple slides there? Okay. Oh my gosh, is that a cobra chicken? It looks like it. Do you all know what a cobra chicken is? It's one of the damn Canadian geese. Okay, it's an Amerzonian goose. I wonder if it's their, like, I'm sure it's their close relative. Those things are evil. I mean, lovely from a distance. I don't want to see them up close. Thank you. Okay. And the next slide are the friends, which we saw. Okay, nothing to see here. Let's not burn the house down, so let's turn that off. And go back. Alright, I mean, that was as riveting as that slideshow was. We have things to do. We do not want... What is this showing me? Oh no, we don't want to go there. We want to go back downstairs. We'll come back to that later. Is that down? My bearings are so... Oh, there it is, down. Okay, this is not quite the basement, I don't think. Is it? Oh, it is. It is. It is. So there's the area. Ha! This is where the key goes, I bet. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I could pull it up this way. There it is. Right. I would like to use it. Right. Alright, well this is going to be interesting. Ah, there. Key. Ooh, I even get to turn it. Sweet! That's fun. It's weird with a mouse, but yes, it's fun. Oh. Ooh, it's about to get spicy down here. Dang, it's dark down here. Lord. Damn. All right, we made it to the basement. Oh, jeez, mother of cripes. I think I got electrocuted. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that was bad on my part. I should have known it was going to be something wild that's going to, like, try to kill me. Jeez. Yeah, uncovered bulletin boards and lots of shrouded chairs. Of course there will be. Bodies galore. Oh my god. Okay, so I tried to turn on the lights, almost electrocuted myself. Now I'm supposed to go down this dark tunnel and pretend everything's going to be alright. Yeah, this is going to get, like, zombified real fast. And on that note... Oh, that's so funny. Because we only do this at lunch, and because, you know, I have to go back to work. That's where I'm going to leave us in our little mystery. But I don't know. What do you think of these kind of games? Don't ignore my game playing, okay? Because I'm obviously terrible, but I still have fun playing them. Is this the type of game that some of you play? Like, I know you did. Gamerise Guy alluded to that. I think Jeremiah Blav, they're still around, mentioned that. I like puzzle games. Am I good at them? Not particularly, but I do enjoy them. And this one has a vibe. I'm trying to think of it. Like those old school kind of point and click games. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like, not janky controls, but like it just comes across as like a 1996 kind of game with slightly better graphics. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not a bad thing, by the way. I'm just saying it has that old vibe for me. And when I say old, I don't mean old, but you know, you get the gist. Well, this week's been a little wild. I'll be back later tonight with Brian. We're doing more split fiction. So Game Writers Guy, hope we'll see there. Lots to clip in that one. And then the podcast hopefully will be out either later tonight or tomorrow once we get that sorted out. Again, sorry for the lateness of that. And I'm debating on doing Mythwind on Friday. I just got back, so I have no idea if I have time to like go through the rules properly. So, of course. So yeah, I leave you with all of these clips because it's so good. But Mythwind is on my list. I can't show you the box because it's green and I have a green screen and you won't see things. But Mythwind is one that I would like to play solo. I know someone in the chat before had mentioned they were doing it, so I wanted to do it this Friday because I'm off, but I don't think I have enough time to go through the rules, so I might have to postpone that. But I will continue with Amerzone during some lunch hours. So if y'all are interested, just hang out. Don't have to actually chat, but that'd be nice. All right, all. I'm back to work. Have a meeting. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll talk soon. Okay. Bye, everybody.